The weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. How's it going, everypony? This is Asher here, and welcome to my first Christmas fanfic reading. I've been wanting to do this video ever since December hit. I think it's a really good one, and I hope you guys enjoy it. This fanfic I'm reading today is called Celestia and Luna Save Christmas by Bok. I'm sorry if I said that wrong, or if that's not even the right author. I hope you all are having a great heartwarming Eve, or Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever! Have a great heartwarming Eve, everypony. The great city of Canterlot slept like an innocent child. A quiet hush over the capital city, so grateful and styled. The fillies and ponies rested, easy to believe that tomorrow would be another great heart-warming Eve. Celestia and Luna spent this night together. These moments believed they learned to treasure. When all of a sudden their fireplace did roar, and out popped a stranger flat on the floor. "Identify yourself," Luna did cry with fiery hot rage, her long horn glowing bright and right to engage. Celestia was less of a grudge. How about the man in the room, calming her sister before she brought down on his doom? He wore a bright red suit and dark black boots, and his thick white beard with long settled roots. His cheeks were pink with a flushed, healthy look, and whenever he moved, his fat belly shook. "Ho, ho, ho," he said, and shook Luna's hoof with a smile. "You're hard mares to find. Hope this was worthwhile." Luna jerked back her leg and scowled at the stranger, still seeing him as a grossly overweight danger. "I don't mean to be rude," the white sister said next, "but why are you here?" she said in a voice that was surely vexed. The man laughed again and took off his red cap, tucking it under his arm and closing his mitted hands in his lap. "Celestia and Luna, I'll make my story very quick. You see where I come from, I'm known as Saint Nick. And every time round this year I go and deliver toys to all the good little girls and good little boys. Here is my problem," Saint Nick said with remorse. "I have 8 magic reindeer that steer my course, but they've fallen quite sick and can no longer fly, and Christmas will be cancelled if they cannot take the sky." "That's awful," Celestia gasped. "What can we do?" "We'll provide whatever you can to help aid you." "Actually," Santa Claus said, putting his hat back in place, "whatever I need are 2 magical creatures of speed and grace." "Will be 2 beasts of burden?" Luna said with a frown. "Not at all," Saint Nick replied, with the joyful voice of a clown. "I simply ask both of you on this cold winter night that you stand in place of my reindeer to set things right." The white volunteered at once with her hoof up high. Princess Luna drafted herself as well with a sigh. "Excellent," Santa said, and rubbed his bright pink nose. They went up the chimney with magic dust, red as a rose. They flew up the castle, and when they came to the head, what they did see was Santa's giant crimson sled. "I'll drive from behind, and you 2 will pull. We can still make good time while the night is still full." Celestia and Luna took their place at the front of the sleigh, while Santa crawled into the carriage and reins asway. He struck the leather strip and goaded the princesses to move, and Luna's eyes glowed bright to show that she did not approve. When the 2 princesses lifted the big sleigh into the air, Santa called out their names from his carriage chair. "O Celestia, O Luna, time to spread presents and gifts. Our first stop at Dover with her white cliffs." And so they took off, violating the laws of time and space, to arrive at Earth at a simply astonishingly quick pace. And in the time that both princesses could best reckon, all of England had been gifted in what seemed like a second. With no time to waste, they raced across Europe as well. No time to dawdle, no time to dwell. Africa, Asia, the Americas, and Australia too. Presents appeared wherever they flew. With the last present delivered, St. Nick jumped back on his ride. His relief and good cheer impossible to hide. Celestia and Luna, I cannot express in the least how much you have helped me from the west to the east. Always happy to help, Celestia replied with a radiant glow. Luna simply nodded so very slow with her gaze held low. Luna, cheer up, Santa said. You helped save Christmas and more. If it weren't for you and your sister, children would have found tomorrow a bore. We thank you for your gratitude, but we must admit that after this night my sister and I will once again be split. Our moments together are rare, and after this night it will be hard to visit my sister outright. Santa scratched his great chin and his mind went to work, and he thought up a plan that made him smirk. You two have done so much for me, and it would seem right to thank you in a way for your help tonight. The guards came into the chambers in the morning, and neither sister was there. They raised up a warning. They searched high and low for the two sisters gone, with no pony else capable of raising the dawn. When all of a sudden the sun rose with a flash, and the guards took arms to quickly dash and find the princesses who was surely there, as the shadowy figure on the balcony stares. They burst onto the scene with spears held at level, only to see the back of St. Nicholas clothed with red as a devil. He laughed and handed the capturer a note from the big pocket underneath his coat. Dear subjects, it read with hoof writing so neat, don't be alarmed if you cannot find us to greet. St. Nick here will use his magic to raise the sun and the moon for our nation. As for Luna and I, we'll be taking a vacation. Well, that is the end of this Christmas fanfic. Hopefully I'll get another video out for Christmas Day, but until then, have a happy heart-swarming eve, every pony. Stay breezy.